Orange-fleshed sweet potato is very nutritious and healthy food because it is rich in provitamin A and other important nutrients. While it is very healthy and nutritious, it is also difficult to store. If you don't watch out, you can lose your sweet potatoes to weevils and rot in storage before you get the chance to eat or sell it. Farmers in Golinga community are meeting at a demonstration plot that shows good agricultural practice for a high yield and good quality roots. They are going to learn how to harvest, select and store roots in sand for up to 4 months. The first step to success is to harvest before the soil completely dries up, becomes hard and cracks, exposing the roots to attacks from insects, rodents and diseases. 2 weeks before harvesting, you should identify and peg healthy plants. Then you cut the main stem at 30 centimeters from the base, for the root skin to become thicker and stronger when it is still under the ground. Harvesting too late can lead to fibrous roots and to a heavy weevil infestation, which will make roots unattractive and inappropriate for consumption. Harvesting too early will lead to low yield and small roots which may not fetch a good price on the market. In Ghana, the right time to harvest is about 3 to 4 months after planting when the crop is mature. The sweet potato plants are mature when the leaves around the base of the stem turn yellow and when the soil around the base of the plant cracks because the roots have expanded and formed. The skin of sweet potato roots is thin, delicate and easily damaged. Roots that are bruised and wounded by a hoe during harvesting will quickly rot. But for those without wounds or bruises, nothing will happen to them. So when harvesting the roots, you have to take care to prevent damage to the skin and bruises because damage makes the roots less attractive and increase the risk of rot.
We are to treat our sweet potato like the way we handle egg. If your roots will store for a very long time, it depends on how you handle them.
Wounds and bruises also reduce the market value of sweet potato roots and the length of the period they can be stored. To reduce losses from pests and diseases, we need to separate the bad roots from the good ones. By careful examination, select only the clean and undamaged roots for storage and leave out roots that are damaged or infested with pests and diseases. Make sure to take out roots with holes from weevils and millipedes to avoid rotting and attack by weevils during storage. When you sort the harvested roots into groups of large, medium and small sizes, you can sell the larger ones at a higher price. The medium and smaller roots are more suitable for storage. Roots can be stored for several reasons. You can preserve roots for a period of up to 4 months to use as food or for sale. But you can also use the preserved roots to produce planting material. Sweet potato can be stored in a pit or a box filled with sand. Make sure the structure is dry before filling it, because a wet pit or box can increase rotting and early sprouting of roots in storage. Sand gathered from a riverbed or collected from yard can be used as filling material between roots. Dry the sand in the sun for a couple of hours and let it cool down before filling the pit or sandbox, because hot sand can damage roots and wet sand may cause early sprouting and rotting. Start filling the pit or sandbox by placing a layer of sand of 3 centimeters at the bottom. Arrange the sweet potato roots on top of the sand, leaving a space of 2 centimeters between roots to separate them during storage and prevent the spread of weevils and rot. Carefully pour the sand on the roots until they are all covered. Then, the second layer of roots can be arranged and sand poured over. Continue to add layers of roots and sand until your sandbox is almost filled or until you finished your roots. Add a thick layer of sand about 6 centimeters on top of the last layer of roots to protect them from heat, animals, and other possible damage. A sand pit should have a thatched roof on poles to create shade, protect it from the rain, and avoid extreme heat from direct sunlight. During storage, some roots will start to sprout whilst others may not, or be attacked by weevils, rats, or chicken. Check the roots in storage at least every month and remove rotten and attacked roots. For the healthy roots, remove any sprouts and put them back in the sand storage as you did before. Sweet potatoes stored in this way can be preserved for 4 months, after which they can be consumed, sold, or used for planting material. After storing the sweet potato roots for 4 months and preparing and tasting them, we realize that the taste today is very good, even better than before we stored them. Harvesting, selecting, and storing your orange-fleshed sweet potato roots is an opportunity to consume them for a long period. Make some money from sales and use them for producing new planting material.
Mama